Surprised by the jump in gas prices today, a new plan would give drivers a heads up before another hike.
The toys are in and wrapped. We'll show you what it took to make sure a local children's home will have a very Merry Christmas.
And Columbia officials want your take on how to spend money on public improvement. KOMU News at 10 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News at 10.
Gas prices are always changing, and soon you could know about that change before you pull up to the pump. Wouldn't that be nice? Good evening. I'm Angie Bailey.
And I'm Emily Spain in for Jim Reek. KOMU 8's Kristen James tells us about a proposal in the Missouri House that would let drivers know a day ahead of time what they could pay for fuel.
Ron Belanda had no idea when he returned from a business trip in Marshall this afternoon he would have to pay more than those who stopped at the pump this morning.
When I left this morning, it was 22 cents cheaper than it is right now, so it would have given me a little bit of warning.
For now, Belanda and other drivers will have to wait till they get to the pump to see what they'll have to pay. Kristen James, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
And again, if passed, the proposed bill would not go into effect until August. To view the entire proposed bill, check out our website, KOMU.com. Michelle.
Currently, we are seeing just a few light little spotty showers in and across central Missouri. The bulk of that precipitation staying further off to the southeast of us, though, and that's some good news. We've had plenty of rain here across the area throughout the past couple of days. We dropped down to 42 degrees to start your Thursday morning. Then we're going to bring that sunshine back, but temperatures are going to be a little on the cool side.
Okay, thanks, Michelle.
The Columbia Citizens Police Review Board met tonight, and circulation of a local petition to Fire Chief Ken Burton. KOMU 8's Kylie McGivern just stepped outside tonight's meeting. Now, Kylie, what's being done to combat how the department will handle similar issues in the future?
Well, the program tonight that was really presented focused on a program called IA Pro, which tracks the use of force in the Columbia Police Department, which clearly has been an issue over the past couple months. Now, one of the other main issues that was talked about tonight is an early intervention program, something that's been going on for the past 2 years. And now this really tracks the number of entries in each category. And they said they'd have the results of that by right around Christmas time. Reporting live in Columbia, Kylie McGivern at KOMU 8 News.
Thanks, Kylie. Nearly 1,000 people showed up for the memorial service for Missouri Highway Patrol Trooper Fred Guthrie today. State troopers and other law enforcement lined the processional route to present Valley Baptist Church in Liberty, Missouri. Friends, family, and authorities from 11 different states were at the service. Fred Guthrie and his patrol canine Reed were monitoring high waters near Big Lake, Missouri on August 1st when they disappeared. The dog's body was found the next day. Guthrie's body was never found, but he was declared legally dead on September 28th.
The U.S. Senate failed today to extend a tax cut affecting most Missourians. If the tax cut does not pass before year's end, your payroll taxes will go up by about $1,000 next year. Most of that money will go to pay for Social Security. Part of the stimulus from last year gave Americans a 2% break on the tax. That break will end in 17 days. Missouri Senators Blunt and McCaskill have opposing views, although both say they support the tax cut.
Tonight's Columbia community leaders are talking about ways to spend public money, and they want your input. KOMU 8's Christy Lewis was at the Community Development Commission meeting and joins us now from downtown Columbia with an update. Christy?
Angie, Emily, the meeting ended just a few minutes ago, and now mainly the purpose of tonight's meeting was to make edits to this survey. They're also going to post the survey on their website. That's in January of 2012. They're going to do that, and then they want everything to be collected by March of 2012. Reporting live in Columbia, Christy Lewis, KOMU 8 News.
Thanks, Christy. What's it going to take to grow Columbia's regional airport? Now, that was the topic of today's advisory meeting today. The committee said they would like to add larger planes, 70 or 90 seaters, in addition to the current 50 seaters.
To get here, it took 3 or 4 years.
Despite the mayor's comments, one member of the advisory committee said they never discussed the possibility of losing the airport.
People looking for federal government to take better care of one of Missouri's scenic river systems rallied today in Columbia. The group gathered signatures on petitions to talk about ways to clean up the Ozark National Scenic Riverways in southern Missouri.
So it's really important to bring everybody together to protect this national resource.
When the rally was over, the critics took the signed petitions to the Columbia offices of Senators Roy Blunt and Claire McCaskill. The group hopes to see a change how the feds manage the rivers by early next year.
A new discovery today while investigating the deadly shooting in Belgium. We'll have an update.
Then it's been decades since the crimes were committed, but they're not off the hook. More on the effort to bring Nazi war criminals to justice.
Welcome back. Police confirmed 4 deaths in the Belgium shooting.
And one group is starting a new search for remaining Nazi war criminals. KOMU 8's Megan Noe has these stories and more in tonight's Worldview report.
We begin in Liège, Belgium tonight with an update on the shooting that left several dead and more than 100 people injured. And that's your look around the world tonight.
It's another place for kids to get Christmas gifts.
And it's not magic, just metal. How one man plans to amaze the folks at the Guinness Book of World Records.
And things are looking good as we head towards your weekend. I'll have full details on what you can expect coming up next on KOMU 8 News at 10.
Now, your live Doppler 8 First Alert weather with meteorologist Michelle Bogowitz.
Welcome back. 10:13 is your time. You're taking a live look out over Columbia Regional Airport in high definition, where the roadways, they are wet out there. But good news, the rain is slowly coming to an end. And also some good news, we have some temperatures out there that are actually rather pleasant. We'll go ahead and show you the 24-hour temperature change. We'll have a high temperature of 42 on Friday and then slowly increasing those temperature values as we move into your weekend. We'll be into the lower 50s, believe it or not, for Sunday. Christmas is 1 week away from Sunday. It's kind of hard to believe that we're seeing temperatures
Gotta make sure we got all of our shopping done.
I know it's hard for me to believe that it's coming that quickly.
Yeah, you'll have a good weekend to get out and go shopping.
If you dare.
Yeah, if you dare.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. There's your local lottery numbers. Good luck.
Wake up with us tomorrow morning at 4:30 for KOMU 8 News Today. We'll have a great Facebook discussion, all of your top headlines, let you know everything you need to get ready for the day. We'll see you at 4:30.
All of the donations are in, and the wrapping is just about finished.
As KOMU 8's Anna Kim shows us, Coyote Hill Christian Children's Home will have another abundant Christmas thanks to sponsors and volunteers.
In keeping with tradition, the children made their wish lists way back in October.
This is our 20th Christmas at Coyote Hill.
It's collected more than enough gifts for all of their 30 children. Anna Kim, KOMU 8 News, Columbia.
And house parents will pick up the wrapped gifts from First Presbyterian Church on Monday.
Moberly Theater Restoration Group said today it has reached a milestone. Workers finished tearing the old ceiling out of Moberly's historic 4th Street Theater this week. The theater is now ready for new electrical and plumbing equipment. Volunteers are working to reopen the theater as a community performing arts center. It first opened in 1914 and closed in 1997. One shop owner says reopening the theater would be a big help to downtown businesses.
That'll bring the people back at nighttime, and that will give the store owners the opportunity for their late nights where they'll actually have business downtown.
The restoration group says it needs about $300,000 to finish the project. The theater should be open late 2012.
The Tigers lace them up again tomorrow night. Up next in sports, find out how balance has kept the basketball team undefeated.
Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports with Chris Gervino.
Hi, everyone. The Missouri Tiger men's basketball team bounces back into action tomorrow night. The Tigers welcome the Kennesaw State Owls from Georgia into Mizzou Arena. Tip-off set for 7 o'clock. Mizzou now a top 10 team in both major polls. Number 10 in the AP rankings, number 8 in the coaches poll. Cole Mello finished in 20th place at the Foot Locker National Cross Country Championship meet last weekend in San Diego. Mello competed as one of the top 40 high school runners nationwide. We'll run to a break.
Welcome back. Here's a recap of my 8-day extended forecast. You won't need that umbrella tomorrow morning. We're going to bring back that sunshine. Highs only, though, in the middle 40s.
Thanks, Michelle. The Missouri State Treasurer's Office announced today it returned $6.1 million in unclaimed property to a woman in the Kansas City area last month. Lucky Dog, the largest single return in state history. Treasurer Clint Sweifel's office said the property consists of a single financial security. The woman's name and other details were withheld for privacy reasons.
The Guinness Book of World Records has another unusual situation to review. A former kickboxing coach from Eastern Europe hopes to set a new world record for the most spoons balanced on a face I'm not going to even try to say his name, it's a long one, discovered that he had the ability to attract metal to his body less than a year ago. Aside from balancing 27 spoons on his face, he was also able to balance 50 spoons on his chest and neck. Balance. A committee is reviewing his bid to break the record. You just got to come up with something crazy and then get the Guinness Book of World Records to show up.
When do you decide to just start putting spoons on yourself?
I thought I had a lot of free time on my hands, but I haven't gotten to that point just yet.
You need a skill, Chris. We're going to work on that, okay?
I'm going to work
Words
on
with
it.
friends is a skill.
Mad skills.
Here's what we're looking at for KOMU 8 News in the morning. The city of Fulton will hold a ribbon-cutting ceremony for its new fire station tomorrow.
And more fire news. Columbia firefighters will hold the 1-for-1 holiday food drive for the Food Bank of Central and Northeast Missouri tomorrow.
What are you laughing at, Bogo?
She's wondering if you have any skills. That's right.
He's going to be trying it out with forks and knives.
Oh, that's dangerous. Whoa.
Have a great night, folks. Whoa.